Volkswagen couldn't be in Horizon because of the scandal a few years ago with their emissions. Oy, if I had a dime for every time I heard that over the course of playing FH3, I wouldn't still need sponsors for my real-life race car. Skywarp 72, Cruizers Gaming, and this week, Volkswagen fans can rejoice as this week's released car list includes 3 iconic classics from the automaker, including the Karmann Ghia, which hasn't made an appearance since FM4. This week's list is around 4 dozen cars, bringing the total up to 215 of the scheduled 700. And the list, are my bread and butter cars for racing the lower classes, including some pre-war era cars, the nifty 50s, 60s muscle cars, and some very interesting in-betweeners. It seems that FM7's no-holds-barred car list is going for broke, not only carrying over cars from FM6, but FH3, and resurrecting the dead ones from fan-favorite FM4. Amongst those fan faves from 4 being the 1959 BMW 507, and the aforementioned Karmann Ghia. Nothing on the list newer than 1969 though, so minus DLC, this is probably the entirety of the list for classic cars for now. But what a list! Though it is minus one of the most requested muscle cars from the forum, however, and that being Eleanor, a 1967 Shelby GT 500 Mustang.
We saved the best for last. The 67 Shelby Mustang GT 500. The GT 500.
Yeah.
There she is. Yep. There's Eleanor.
However, as requested as it is, I'm not ruling out Eleanor for DLC. Well, you know, the new Eleanor anyway. Those of us who really know our car movies can tell you about the original Eleanor. And while we're talking big screen cars, as expected, the 1969 Dodge Charger RT will make its return, along with Christine, the 1958 Plymouth Fury.
Brand new she was. She had the smell of a brand new car. That's just about the finest smell in the world. Except maybe for pussy.
This week, the list was released to ForzaMotorsport.net instead of an outside source. Forza's site claims it as Vintage Week, basing the car list off of automobile age and not so much region as the first 167 cars were. Which means, with every week's release, the theme of the list will vary widely. Vintage cars are not everyone's thing, so if this week's list doesn't trip your trigger...
Waffles.
Don't sweat it, because there are still around a whopping 485 cars to go. Sit tight, with a car list this huge, there should be a little something for everyone. There would especially be something for me if they finally gave me a 88 or 89 Chevrolet Beretta GTU, an old front-wheel driver from GM that pulled .92 Gs on the skid pad with a solid rear axle. Come on, Turn 10, make it happen. Today's subscriber shout-out goes out to SnakeEyes Friex, whose G1 Transformer art, done via the livery maker in Forza, is the stuff of legends. You can check out the rest of his liveries as well, and they are so good we will be featuring them, and some channel art he's even whipping up, as well in future videos. I thank you for the help, SnakeEyes Friex, and your support of the channel. As always, you can check out what's going on in the world of Cruisers Gaming by joining us on Facebook. The link for the group will be down below. Also down below, I will list the link for the newest car list for FM7. Like what you see today? You already know what to do with that like button, and subscribe for my real-life racing and all that is Forza. Remember, friends are the family we get to choose. Thanks for watching, fellow cruisers.